Hello everybody and welcome to the Point Avenue Thailand's second public speaking competition. I'm Coach John. I will be your host as well as your judge for today. This is our second time doing the Point Avenue public speaking competition. The first time was last year where we had a similar turnout. So both times were quite successful and we definitely look forward to keep on doing this into the future. Point Avenue Thailand is a private education tech company. Our headquarters is in Hanoi and we have a few branches in Vietnam and we have one branch here in Bangkok. We do primary up to primary and university education services across Southeast Asia. So if you need help getting into boarding schools, getting into universities, or any other supplemental kind of academic services, we provide those here at Point Avenue. For example, one of the things that we have is public speaking, like what we're going to be doing here today. This morning, we have 14 speakers. 14 speakers and we will be listening to 14 speeches for our junior category. Judging with me is we have Charlotte Parsons, who will be judging with us. She does admissions consulting here at Point Avenue Thailand. So she helps mentor students and parents to help the students achieve their best selves and go to the best universities in the world, right? Great. So definitely look forward to judging with Charlotte here. Without further ado, let's get this started and let's get public speaking. Alright, so our first speaker, I would like to invite Joa Ku.
What if they just tell us their name? Speaker number 1, tell us your name.
Good morning everyone and welcome to my presentation. My name is Joa Ku and I will tell you a little bit about myself. I am half Thai, half Korea, and I'm 9-year-old and I go to Rynnipa International School in Bangkok, and I hope you enjoy my speech. One reason I matter is my family. My grandparents and my mom have worked very hard to make money so that I can have an amazing life and be happy in everything I do. I want to help them in the future, so I will study hard and go to university so that I can get a great job and be able to take care of them when I'm older. My family and I have lots of plans to travel to amazing places all over the world because we love spending time with each other. And I think family time is the most important time. Another reason that I matter is my education. I love going to school because we can learn so that we can get a good job when we grow up. We can get smarter when we get to university too. We can be a teacher or a doctor and help other people when we go to work. I can also have fun at school because at home we might get bored, but at school you can play with friends. I can also have fun when I'm studying. We can learn about art, English, math, and music. All these subjects can help us learn better. For example, in arts, we can draw or do crafts. For English, we can learn IRA. IRA is a reading and memorizing what the story is about, and write as much as you remember. For math, we can do geometry, multiplication, or a math project. And the final reason that I matter is I am the future. I think that children my age are the future of the world, so we matter very much. Children in my generations will be doctors, nurses, teachers, or anything we want to be. The children in my generations can also learn from previous generations and try not to copy their mistakes. These are some of the reasons why I matter. I would like to thank everyone for listening to my speech, and I hope that you all enjoyed it very much. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you very much for that speech. I love how much it covered a lot of grounds and different ways that you matter. In your speech, you did mention that education is a big part of why you matter, and you listed out a lot of subjects. My question for you is, out of those subjects, which one is your favorite and why?
My favorite is art and English because art, we can draw and be creative with anything. And for English, we can learn better and get better.
All right, thank you very much. Round of applause for our first speaker. You may take your seat. Now let's invite our second speaker of the day.
Hello, my name is Niladhar Wongteeres. I am a third grader. Why I matter? I think I matter because I love to help people. For example, when people ask for help, I try to help them. No matter what people need help with, I always try to help them. Another example is that I matter because I'm one of very little people that likes and will try to help people when they are in difficult times. I also like supporting my friends at school. Like when they don't understand something, I always try to cheer them up and try to deeply explain it to them. But if they still don't understand, I always ask the teacher for help until they understand. I'm always happy if they're happy. In my future, when I grow up, I want to be a doctor. And doctors matter to people because they help people be happier and healthier. In my opinion, a doctor is supportive to people. A doctor makes a community get better. Overall, I have learned that only one person like me can help many people who need help. Everybody is a big part of the world and can help people in need like me. Thank you.
Speech, I do have a question for you. When you become a doctor, if that's what you choose, what kind of people would you like to work with? What age groups?
Maybe like some people like a little bit above my age, so if maybe I have questions and I'm not that professional, I can ask them.
Gotcha. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, great job. Now let's invite our third speaker for the day. Round of applause.
Hello everyone, my name is Titali Yosyingthammakul, or you can call me by my nickname, Mind. It is a splendid opportunity to be sharing this with you. I did some research and found out that 55% of people in the world don't know how to swim. On average, 58.67 million people spend time on the beach each year, not knowing how to save their life from being submerged in the ocean. And now keep in mind that especially the percentage of non-swimmers in cities are much higher. This means that a lot of people could kick the bucket in Pattaya. I want to help these people. Based on making the decision of turning myself into a swimmer has changed my life forever. Being a professional swimmer means that I could help some of these people not to kick the bucket in Pattaya. I have noticed for many years now that many schools have ignored swimming. Even though they do have swimming lessons, children are barely capable of saving themselves in the water. Even lots of kids in my school can barely float in the water for more than 80 seconds. Intentionally, I want to help these children to float on the water before being submerged underwater. Some people want to learn swimming just for fun, or even thinking of saving their own life. But for some reason, this is not enough for me. Swimming and learning life-saving education must come together. As an athlete swimmer, I know it is essential to help someone so they can stay safe more than just knowing how to swim. There are two differences between safe swimming and athlete swimming. Intentionally, if you learn the athlete style of swimming first, it would be difficult. Therefore, you should start with the basics of swimming. And the athlete's swimming competence is suggested for those who want to learn how to save themselves during being submerged underwater. Personally, I think that athlete swimming is a kind of life-saving education. To sum up, in the near future when I am a grown-up, I could coach children how to swim safely, or I could save someone's life, including myself. I could be a competitive swimmer in the Olympics. This is very crucial to me because a person's life could change the world. To make it more reasonable, I believe that a person's action could affect anything. A swimmer like me could raise a concern for people to learn how to swim properly to save lives. Though consequently, the world could change into a better place without hearing the drowning tragedies. It has been a wonderful time sharing this. Thank you.
Thank you for that very informative speech. My question for you is, what got you into swimming? What makes you so passionate about swimming?
When I was in grade 1, I was the slowest person in my classroom and I could not swim in the deep waters. My mother was afraid that I would get drowned one day, so she took me onto a course. And I started learning swimming some more, and when I found out that I liked it, it was pretty fun and I can keep myself healthy with swimming. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. I thank our third speaker for today. Next up, we have speaker number 4. Round of applause.
Hi, my name is Ai, and today I'm going to be talking about why I matter. You guys have an important role in your family in your very special way. Everyone is a positive energy light bulb in their family that makes it a happy, loving spirit. Today, I'm going to tell you how I matter to my family and why I always make my family happy. So, let's start. Why do I matter to my family? I matter to my family because of my positive attitude. When somebody gets stressed in my family, I usually comfort them and everything seems better. Also, when someone gets mad, I help calm them down and I will slowly ask them why they are mad or sad. And I will see their smile again. I also matter to my family because of my kindness and considerateness. For example, when someone in my house gets COVID, they have to stay in a room where no one should be in contact with them or else you can get COVID too. I usually call them and don't make them feel lonely. The last reason why I matter to my family is my joyful personality. Whenever someone is in a bad mood, I tell funny jokes or to make them smile and help them feel better again. Now let me tell you why I matter to the things that are around me, which is the environment. It is because I know that the world matters to all of us. I don't throw things on the ground, which is like littering, and I don't waste water, air, or food. Also when I arrive at school parking lots, I always tell my mom and dad to turn off the engine so it won't cause air pollution. Although these are little things that I can do to help the world, if we all help little by little, these little things become big things that can help save the world and make it a better place. Anyways, I matter to my family and the things around me because my family and the environment matters to me. I care about others, always think positive, and help the environment in many ways. The last thing I have to say is I matter and I'm proud of myself. Thank you.
So you spoke about a lot of things that matter to you. What are some things that you wish adults would do better in helping to take care of the world?
Maybe like some engineers that have to cut down trees and build houses, maybe they can use other materials to make them and help the trees to not be extinct.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I thank our fourth speaker for today. Now I'd like to invite speaker number 5. Please welcome.
Speak now. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ratchatapann Thanabodithammachari from Sarasa's Ekra School. Some of you may believe when we ask ourselves why do we matter, is when we feel sad, discouraged, or hopeless. But for me, it is not like that. For me, when the phrase why I matter is being asked, I think of the times I'm happy or make others happy. I matter because there are people depending on me right now. I matter to make somebody's life better. I matter because there are many goals in life, and which of those is to help others. I can help people achieve their dreams. I matter to my family, my world, my communities, and most importantly, myself. First, I matter to myself because my mom and dad gave birth to me, not to throw my life away on foolish things. I matter to my family. And secondly, I matter to my family because I matter to help or take care of my family from young to grown up. And it is my job to do that. Third, I matter to the communities. If you don't believe me, then think about this. So each and everyone has been spending their days not on ourselves but serving others. You may think, how is this possible? Well, I don't need to be a superhuman to put a smile on someone's face. Little acts of random kindness can make a stranger's day brighter. Sharing a smile, helping an old lady cross the street, or offering a seat to someone else. And finally, I matter to the world because I'm still doing these simple things by conserving energy in everyday life. Take short showers, walking or cycling as much as possible. I matter to save the earth. And lastly, before I go, it matters because you matter. It matters because we all matter. It matters. And so don't look down on yourself because you are alive for a reason and you have the power to control that. So be positive, be happy, and most importantly, be yourself because you are important in every aspect of your own, like me. Thank you.
Thank you for your speech.
Is it your turn for a question or my turn?
Mine.
It's yours.
Or my turn. Yeah.
It's
Sorry about that. We both want to ask questions. That's why we're fighting to ask questions. But no, it's my turn. So in your speech, you mentioned a lot of good things that we could do and good things that we could contribute to the world and do with our life. But you also mentioned that you matter to yourself a lot and we shouldn't do any foolish things. What would be some of these foolish things that we should avoid?
Like doing drugs or doing bad things, stealing, like that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, that was speaker number 5. I'll do the odd numbers,
Yes,
you'll do the
I
even
figured
ones.
that out
Yeah,
now.
great. It's okay. Now we'll have speaker number 6 come to the stage. Round of applause.
Why I matter? I matter because I have a family, my mom, my dad, and my brother. I say good things to adults, and I do my work goodly. I concentrate and make my work quietly, and make books excitedly and very characteristics. I do my chore goodly. I tell my grandpa about God. And I also go and share things to my brother, and my brother share things to me too.
For your speech. It sounds like you enjoy sharing things with people. What are some of the favorite things other people have shared with you?
Sometimes my brother will share his toys to me.
Ah, that's great. Thank you.
Okay, that was speaker number.
Before I talk today, I have to question a lot about myself that why I matter. Today, I'll answer to everyone. I was so lucky that I was raised up with 2 languages, Thai and English. Even though my parents, grandpa, grandma, are Thai, my mom still had to quit her job and come to raise me, teach me how to speak in English. My mom had to be patient when other person look at her, and there was a question in their mind that, is she Thai? Why she had to speak in English? What is the reason that she have to do that? I will tell you something. In my dad's computer, there are my pictures from the first day that I was born until yesterday. I think there were around 10,000 pictures and videos. Those includes the first time that I took a shower, the first day that I went to school, Christmas showing every year, and the places that I went on many trips. These make the memory in my dad's computer full, so he had to delete the other file. But he had never deleted any of my pictures or videos. What is the reason that he have to do that? My brother is 4 years older than me. He keeps fighting with me every day. He likes to snatch toys or TV program with me. He's not so pleased when we play together. He likes to force me to ride a bicycle to play football with him. Even though we kept fighting, finally he talks and plays with me. When I was not home, he always kept asking about me, always miss me. He's the closest one with me. What is the reason that he have to do that? Every morning, my grandma, who is my mom's mother, will prepare my breakfast, the things that I have to use at school. When I go back home, she'll wait in front of the door. She likes to watch singing program, cooking program. But when I have any homework or I have to hit a book, she'll turn off the TV and will not watch any TV program. What is the reason that she has to do that? Every weekend, my parents will bring me and my brother to visit my grandpa and grandma, who is my dad's father and mother. Every Friday, my grandma asks me, Dad, what do you want to eat? What kind of food do I want to eat? When I visit them, everything's ready for me to eat. I visit them with nothing. But the time that I have to go back, my parents will bring food, fruits, and my new clothes. What is the reason that they have to do that? The answer is they love me and I matter to them. Even I do something wrong, and even if I'm stubborn and they mad at me, finally they'll forgive me and they still love me. These make me stubborn and self-centered. Now I grow up. I know I'm mean to them. I will improve myself and I'll be a good girl. Finally, I would like to use this speech to thank you to my parents and everyone in my family who let me be a lucky girl, always support me, make me brave to do a speech contest for today. Thank you.
Thank you for that lovely speech. In your speech, you mentioned a lot of ways that the people around you show you that they love you and they care for you and that you matter. My question for you is, if you care about someone and you love someone, how do you show your love to them?
Like, I'll believe what they say when they say we need to do something. I will do to let them happy.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, that was speaker number 7. Now I'd like to invite speaker number 8 to the stage.
Have you ever been inspired? Have you ever been dedicated to a certain project together with other people in your community? And have you ever done something which had a massive impact on our world? Well, in this speech, I'll be telling you why I'll be important and will be able to help and will be able to create new, young, tireless machine makers. New inventions in our world have been rising in numbers as young, hardworking prodigies have been creating more and more. More importantly, they were motivated by someone who either showed them that topic or guided them into the world of it. One of those tremendously inspiring people create fantastic tools for our world. For example, the creation of the great AI like ChatGPT. Such an amazing invention is made by one of those who got inspired. This is why those who are world-changing are important in a great way. Usually I go on showcases at my school to show people how to use Spheros, cool apps, and wacky features. A special thing only digital leaders can do. Students passing by can watch a showcase or do it on one of our iPads. Since I'm a digital leader in my school, everywhere I find someone with an unsolving technical problem on their device, I assist them and they see how I correct it. Just that can start a great interest in technology among my fellow students, and one day in the future, they might be one of those who create a new useful everyday item for our world. That would mean me fixing a laggy iPad for a future world full of wonders, tools, and extremely useful items, a world full of possibilities. One day, others might get inspired by them, and the same thing will happen continuously again and again as our world evolves into a brand new planet. Unfortunately, there are not enough fantastic creators at the moment. Otherwise, we would have successfully developed flying cars decades ago. Therefore, this is the reason why the same old world refuses to move on and our promising future is slipping away. It is not too late. If we succeed in creating a world full of inventors, we could lower the price of electric cars, meaning that we would save our dying environment. We would have a way to live without fossil fuels and make solar panels cheaper, so people do not need to think twice before buying them, instead of being haunted by the dreadful electricity bill anymore. The whole world can now let AI accomplish most things for themselves due to a hardworking, inspiring person. Everyone who can teach, help, or create such a wonderful, promising world is important, and that is why I matter. I would like all of you to imagine, think carefully, and answer some of my last questions. Please kindly ask yourself if you want to live in that kind of world, the world of no limitations, the world where anything is possible with such technological advancement, the world which is built of inventors. If your answer is yes, please bear in mind that I can help you achieve such a world. So why don't all of you start getting inspired now? Thank you for listening.
No worries, it's okay.
Thank you for your speech. That was really interesting. I have a question for you about your own personal ideas. If you could work on any project at all right now, what would that be?
I would think maybe I would create a substitute robot. You can just teleport away and just make them replace you.
Oh, wow. Very cool. Thank you so much.
That was speaker number 8. Right, now let's invite speaker number 9 to the stage. Round of applause.
Hello everyone, my name is CK. I am from SISB School Thornbury. Today I'm going to be talking about the topic, why I matter. Have you ever doubted in yourself? Have you ever lost your self-worth and confidence? I am here to tell you that this is normal. We might face moments like this once in our lives. It happens time to time when the situation hits you hard and you have difficulty dealing with it. Please remember that you are the only one in this world who can be you. That means you and your story are unique, from the way you talk to the way you look. You are one of a kind. We are all blessed with different abilities and talents. Imagine, it's gonna be funny, right? If someone tries to compare a lemon to a strawberry. They both give you high vitamin C, but just with different tastes. This means whoever you are, you have the ability to make the other's day. People need you just the way you are. You don't have to be the best in anything, but still, you can put a smile on someone's face. It can be as simple as being a happy person towards them. The natural power you possess, the person you really are, can make a brighter day to anyone in this whole world, even though you are not even ready to make your own. You can even greatly inspire or energize someone with whatever you have in hand.
No need to try to be someone else or try to walk in the other's shoes. Just be yourself. You do matter. Not just to yourself, but to others as well. For me, I believe in myself as the best in my own way. And I wish others to believe in themselves also. I accept myself for who I am. That means I accept my flaws and weaknesses, as well as my strength and my positive energy. What other people think of you doesn't matter. Only what you think of yourself does. After all, be positive, be kind, and respect others. Thank you.
All right, thank you for that positive speech. My question for you is, so you talked a lot about positivity and being positive. For some people who struggle with finding positivity in their lives, what would be your tip for them to be more positive?
I would like to give them a tip about just don't think about the result. Just think about like the progress they have been in. So maybe if they went to a competition, I could just tell them to just don't worry about the results. Just think about the thing that you did. How can you improve? And maybe next year you'll win it. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. That was speaker number 9. Next up, we have speaker number 10. All right, we're almost there.
Today, I'll be talking about why I matter. I believe all of us are in need of the world. Everyone is important. You need to believe in yourself and create your value to make the world better. Have you ever realized that your actions might impact someone or something? If you cut down a tree that has animals, would you impact them? If you give some poor people some food, would you impact them? So why do I matter? How would I impact others? Next, I would like to point out 2 things that I think why I matter. First, the impact. There are 2 types of impact: positive impact and negative impact. The positive impact includes helping others. The good impact makes everyone happy in positive ways. However, the negative impact disturbs others or makes negative consequences. Before impact could appear, behaviors and mindsets come first. What you act comes from what you think. Behaviors could have a big impact. Pleasant behaviors could lead us to a good impact, while trouble behaviors could lead us to a bad impact. For example, I could make paper by cutting tree down, or I could give some birds a place to live, which would help birds have a home and maintain the ecosystem. Therefore, if you have a good mindset, you could create your own value and also contribute to others. Second, the responsibility. Everyone has their own responsibility. Responsibility could come from your word and inspiration. Responsibility is important because if someone doesn't do the responsibility, chaos will appear. For example, if firefighters don't put out the fire will expand and burn more houses. This is why responsibility is important. It matters to everyone. If garbage collectors don't collect garbage, houses will be full of garbage, making the house stink. Insects would crawl into the house and worse diseases. Furthermore, making the value beyond your world or to help the social networks works more effectively. In summary, everyone can change the world. I could change the world. I could help others. Most importantly, we could choose which way we want to do. Either way, it would impact the world. For me to make it good, I would choose to help others. That is how I like to change the world. I will be responsible for my world and committed to the obligation to make the world a nicer place. That is why I believe I matter.
Thank you for your speech. I have a question for you. If someone gave you 3 million baht or $1 million to spend in making an impact, how would you spend that money?
Well, it is better to help others. So I would give the money to some poor people to make them have a better life.
Thank you.
All right, that was speaker number 10. Next up, I'd like to invite speaker number 11 to the stage. Round of applause.
My name is Evarin Srison. You could call me Eva for short. Today, the theme is why I matter. We all matter to the world. We give value to each other. All of us are important. Each of us has different responsibilities. If we all do our jobs with good quality, it could make the world better. But it is up to you and the others. If everybody doesn't do their responsibilities, the world may not be good. This is how I think I and the others matter. First is self-esteem. People need to have self-esteem because that will make them feel happy and proud of themselves. Children have to get love from their parents or family. That will make them gain self-esteem. They will be cheerful children. Without love from their parents, they have a little chance of having self-esteem. They will be quiet, sensitive, shy, and depressed children. Self-esteem is one of the most important elements in order to make you have value and confidence. When children gain self-esteem, they will believe they can drive value. When they grow up, they will contribute their value through their capabilities. For example, the scientists have put effort into developing the vaccine to help people during the COVID-19 pandemic. More importantly, self-esteem should come together with the consciousness of good behavior. Second is behavior. Parents have to train their children to have satisfying behavior. Choosing the right things to do is very important to yourself and others. Children who have a good mindset will know what is good and what is bad to do. Children with positive behaviors could make the world better. They will connect their good behaviors to others. If people have unacceptable behaviors, the world may not be peaceful. People would disturb each other and take their own advantage. Third is sharing. Different children have their own set of skills. It would be better if they share their talents with others who want to learn. Soon the knowledge will spread like a stream flowing, and there will be more master people which could help our world become better. For example, one could be good at coding and another could be good at drawing. This does not matter as long as they create value, especially if these are shared and passed on to others. In summary, these three elements, self-esteem, behavior, and skill, will help you a lot.
I realize these three elements are in my heart. Contributing and giving value make me love myself. I will try to be good and I will share my skills. This is why I matter. Thank you.
Alright, thank you very much for that speech. I like how when you talk about self-esteem and how that is something that you bring into the world as well. I guess the question that I have for you is a similar question that I asked a previous participant, which is for some people who probably don't have as high of a self-esteem in their heart like you, what would be your suggestion for them so that they can improve or boost their self-esteem?
I'll just try to cheer them up. I will tell them that they could create value.
All right, thank you very much. No. That was speaker number 11. Thank you very much. Now I invite speaker number 12 to the stage. Round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. Why am I here? Simple, because I matter. I matter because I am Virinphat Rungsirisangratana. I am unique. I am an individual. I am as important as you all who are here. I was born in Thailand at Siraj Hospital. My parents are both doctors, and I have a sibling who is a younger brother. I go to International Pioneer School, and I live here in a lovely home in Bangkok. But be warned, these random things are not the only reasons why I matter. So, do I really think I matter? As a daughter, I give happiness and fulfillment to my mom and dad. I make their lives complete and become even more meaningful because of me. I strive hard to do my best in everything I do because I want them to be proud of me. And even if I'm not always the best person, I can be daily. They love me unconditionally. They go to work to provide for me food, clothing, home, and school, and many others. They work by helping other people. Yes, they strive to be good people because of me, and I strive to be the best I can be too for them. As a sister, I care for my brother a lot. I play with him and I take care of him. I help mom and dad look after him. For example, when we go to school, I make him feel confident that he has a sister who can help him anytime he needs one. At home, we play together. Moreover, even as a child, I do chores like making my bed, washing dishes, and fixing my cupboard. I make things to improve my imagination through my crafts. I do homework and study on my own a lot of time. With this, I try to show my brother we can also be responsible. At school, I learn through my teachers' lessons and activities. I listen and pay attention to them. I strive hard to show what I learned from our classes by putting hard work into tasks and projects given to me. I also play games with my friends during our learning activities and through our initiatives during our free time after school. My classmates and I talk and eat together during snacks time and lunch time. Sometimes we fight, but we often blend together so well. You see, I exist. I matter. On the other hand, I still matter even if I'm not perfect. Because who is? I make mistakes too. I can be unreasonable at times. I can get frustrated because I cannot achieve what I intended. I even fight with my brother too. Watching YouTube videos is one of my weaknesses and where I waste so much time on. I may find myself dwelling on it until my parents strongly remind me to avoid it because they say it can harm my eyesight. I make mistakes, a lot of them. Sometimes I lie about few of them until I have to be reprimanded for such actions. You see, I matter. As there are many things I am as a daughter, child, student, friend, and sister.
I matter because I am all these. And if sometimes tended to be short of what I'm expected to be, it doesn't make me less. I am here. My name is Virinphat Rungsirisangratana. I matter. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your speech. The question I have for you is, let's be honest, sometimes little brothers and little sisters can be annoying. If your brother was having a rough day, what would you do to help him realize he still has value and matters?
I can tell him that he is important to me and everyone. And I will cheer him up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, that was speaker number 12. Thank you for that speech. We have 2 more speeches to go. Maybe 3? 2 more? Oh, 3 more. 3 more, sorry. 3 more speeches to go. And now I invite speaker number 13 to the stage.
Hello, my name is Rynnipa. My nickname is Rin, and I'm going to talk to you about why I matter. I matter. I matter to my family. Even though on this side I have an unlucky number, I am very extremely lucky. My family nourish me and help. I belong to a community I can call home. A community that feels close. A community that is familiar. I brighten people's days with a compliment, like a drop of dye in a pool of water. It may be only a little bit for me, but it can mean so much to some people. It can change someone's lives. It can save someone's lives. So, have you ever given a compliment before? Because that simple compliment could change someone's life. I matter to my friends and my teachers. When I talk to my teachers, they smile, and I think they like me. That makes me happy. My mom cares for me. I try my best every single day to succeed. I do things every day that matter. I read books from the library. I go to parties. I play with other people. But I also want some time alone too. I'm more than one side. I have teachers that talk to me every day. I like drawing. I like reading. I matter to the world. I contribute to the world. I am a child. I contribute to the future of this world. A leader can inspire someone. A competition won can encourage someone. Just being good at something can make someone feel like it's possible. A piece of artwork or writing can brighten someone's day just enough to make them live on, make them continue to live, make them have hope. I have no idea how others feel about this, but judging my experiences, a little action can go a long way into the pool of people's hearts. And with all of that, I can proudly say I matter.
Thank you very much for that speech. I think you did a great job in sharing like how complex you are as a person, that you can have fun, but you also need some me time. I find it difficult sometimes to tell people if I need my me time and I don't want to hang out. How do you think is the best way to tell people to reject invitations and say that you just want time for yourself?
Oh, usually the invitations that I get are way too little invitations, actually. I don't really have an answer to this question because usually I attend everything I'm invited to because I don't get invited to enough things.
Okay, I think you'll get invited to a lot of things in the future after this speech for sure. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for listening to my speech. I hope you enjoyed it, and please have a good day.
All right, that was speaker number 13. Now I would like to invite speaker number 14 to come up to the stage to present their speech.
Everybody has their own reason to matter, because even though if they did something wrong in their lives, they can still be someone's encouragement. So I matter because firstly, I try to be a better son for my mom and dad, such as if I haven't tried to be like a better son for my mom and dad, I would be a disappointment. But still, the reason that I matter because I want to be a better person for the world. And when I do this stuff, I get encouraged. So I use this encouragement to help others. Like if my friends had trouble with their homework, I would go and help them. But exceptions can be made, such as if my friends didn't try to do their personal stuff, I would let them try first. Then I will go and help them. Secondly, I matter because I try to be supportive with my family, and that when somebody has when somebody is angry in my house, I try to fulfill them with happiness, because they can live a long lifespan and they will not get depressed. For example, when my mom is like depressed or something, I would just go and cheer her up. So that is why I matter. But if you still think that you don't matter to any person, just think that you still matter to yourself, because if you matter to yourself, you'll be a better person in the future to encourage someone's life. So that is the reason that I think that I matter. Thank you.
I have a question for you. Yes. If you were at school and one of your classmates was sitting quiet to themselves and you wondered, are they sad? Are they depressed? What would you do?
I would go I would go to ask them if they're okay, and if they say they have a problem on something, I would just try to encourage them. Or if they're just fine, I will give I will just that.
Yeah, Super. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, number 14. And now for our final speaker for the junior category, number 15. Please welcome.
Hello, my name is Mercy, and today I want to talk to you all about why I matter. Firstly, the first reason why I matter is mainly based off of my religion. For some of you who don't know, I'm Christian, and to me being Christian means that to know that Jesus, my God, loves me for who I am and that I matter. You know, in the Bible, a book about Jesus, it keeps repeating that he thinks I'm enough. I matter. It keeps going on and on. It keeps saying that he loves us. An example of this is in Psalm 136:23, which says, "Give thanks to the God of heaven, for his steadfast love endures forever." This quote is proof that he knows that we matter and that we are enough in his eyes. Secondly, I matter because there are many people in the world. To explain this farther, I would like to give an example of a company. If there's only one person in a company, things can't work. No people buying the product, no people helping to make the product, it can't work. With people helping each other, they can matter together. With many people in the company, for example, right here, Point Avenue, there are many people, the judges, the workers that help each other to help us grow to be better people. And lastly, I matter because there's only one me in the world. And I want to tell you right now, there's only one you in the world too. And nothing can change who you are, what you are. We are scarred, but we are beautiful because we are scarred. There's that one us in the world, and that's why we matter. We can help each other up. We have different religions that help us matter. We matter to other people, such as our family or friends. So keep on living. But for now, this is me.
All right. Yeah, it's my turn to ask the question. Okay. Thank you for that speech. Yeah, I think the part that spoke to me the most was the part when you said that we are scarred and that's what makes us beautiful. But I think it's hard for some people to believe that, right? That they're beautiful because of their scars. Why do you think that the troubles or the struggles that we've gone through are what make us beautiful?
Because our struggles, I've heard from teachers, from everyone, even in books, that our struggles build who we are, our experiences, our mistakes. If we do something wrong, we know not to do that again. That's why our scars matter.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You get to talk about this.
Yeah, I thank all of the speakers for their wonderful speeches, and thank you so much for participating in this junior category of Point Avenue Public Speaking Competition. Give yourselves all another round of applause. Okay, we will take a short break, and then we'll call you guys back in for the results while we discuss them a little bit. All right? So see you guys in a bit. Okay, hello everybody, welcome back. We had 15 amazing speeches. It was really hard to judge. A lot of the scores were very, very close. You think that everyone had their own strengths and weaknesses that made everyone's speeches special in their own way. However, as any competition, there has to be winners and there has to be people who haven't won yet, right? And the way we made the decision was overall performance in terms of presentation, content, as well as your strategy and approach to the topic and your speech. So some of you had some parts that were very strong, but we had to look at the overall holistic performance of each and every speaker that we had today. Okay? Whatever the results are, just know that we thought that everyone did an amazing job. You did your best, yes, and you tried your best, and that's what matters, right? Great. Now the time that we are waiting for. We will announce the second runner-up, or third place. The third place winner for the Point Avenue Thailand Public Speaking Competition 2023 Junior category. Can we get a drum roll? Drum roll, please. Third place is speaker number 3, Titali Yosyingthammakul. Yeah, come on over. Congratulations. All right. Let's turn around this way. Take some. Oh, I'll go on the other side. Yeah. Okay. Congratulations. Okay. Don't open it. In second place, so first runner-up, in second place for this year's public speaking competition in the junior category, drum roll please. Second place is Evarin Srison. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, take a picture, yeah. Yeah. All right, thank you. You can take your seat. And this year's winner for the Point Avenue Thailand 2023 Public Speaking Competition in the junior category, your champion is, drum roll please, Kantapon Parnarpatt, or CK. Congratulations, CK. Okay, you may take your seat. Hold on a little bit. We'll have a little wrap up and photography session, some pictures. I would like to thank all the participants for joining this year's public speaking competition. If you didn't win this time, don't worry. There's always next year. You can always try again. Thank you to the parents as well for your support and for signing up your kids to our competition and putting your trust in Point Avenue, and thank you as well to everyone who is involved in making this event a success. Please do check out Point Avenue on our social media on Facebook and Instagram, or join our line group to get the updates for future events. Some upcoming events that you might like to join that we have a slam poetry competition. Some of you are joining. Show of hands. Yeah, we got a few people joining the slam poetry competition. Good luck with that one. We also have a Leader Camp Experience Day where you will be getting a taste of our Summer Leaders Camp that is coming up. And we also have an event to unlock academic potential. Visit our social media, that is Point Avenue Thailand, for all that information. And I hope to see everybody again next year. Bye-bye.